Hello everyone, it's your sister Roland and all I need is a few minutes. Sell some business e kek ti minute nan men pou m pale de sa ki te pase nan tabernak de gloire ou bien Shekina ou bien l'église kay kote Pastor Gregory. So Tabernacle of Glory Church in Miami, and they had 40 days of fasting. So 40 days of fasting where they actually have service. So you come to service for all those 40 days plus 4. Long time they just should have the 40 days. It was 40 days exactly, I think. And then they would, it would be 40 days. Now it's 44 days. So it's actually not 40 days of fasting. It's 44 days. But anyway, whatever. So there's fasting finished with 4 days conference that finished on the 17th. And it was concluded with a lot of stuff, but with the ordination of the founder and the pastor of the church. He was ordained and elevated to bishop. When I first heard that, I was like, what? From when I first heard it, I was like, pastor and bishop is the same thing. People be acting like bishop is higher than the pastor is lower. It's the same thing. But then again, people don't read their Bible. That's why they don't know that. So anyway, depuis lèm te tande ou yo pral ordonne Pastor Gregory comme bishop, m'di, ça c'est mes bagay. And m'pal moutou nan Bible à côté c'est mes bagay. And don't pil bagay ki te pase nan ceremony sa was like, okay. Même avec corn sa. Corn going to salier. Corn, the horn, whatever. That was weird. If so part where something was wrong with that service ordination, ça vle di son l'homme wap suiv bon Dieu. Parce que faut ta wè gon baka ki off. Ta wè ki pat bon nan service ordination sa. Anyway, nous parlons de la Bible à côté, nous parlons pit suite. Nous parlons mettre verset biblique là en l'air là, nous parlons de titre. We go to Titus chapter 1 verses 5 through 9. Nous parlons de titre chapitre 1 verset 5 à 9. It says qualified elders, and guess what? An elder, a pastor, and a bishop is the same thing. You don't say. Qualified elders. Verse 5. For this reason I left you in Crete, that you should set in order the things that are lacking and appoint elders in every city as I commanded you. Verse 6. If a man is blameless, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, not accused of dispensation or insubordination. Verse 7, for a bishop must be blameless. I guess that's why people think is a different thing. It's not the same, because the way it switched, it seems like it's talking about, first it started talking about the elder and then it switched to the bishop. So maybe that's why people think it's the different thing. It's not. It's the same thing. It's still talking about the same position. So verse 7, for a bishop must be blameless as a steward of God, not self-willed, not quick-tempered, not given to wine, not violent, not greedy for money. Verse 8, but hospitable, a lover of what is good, sober-minded, just, holy, self-controlled. Verse 9, holding fast the faithful word as he has been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and convict those who contradict. That's what you're supposed to do as an elder / bishop / pastor, same thing. And then one thing I like about study Bible, that's why you need to invest in study Bible. Study Bible goes into depth. It gives you context and different things that you may not understand in the Bible. Just reading the Bible or not like a Bible that's not a study Bible, It doesn't give you, the historical background, social background, the context, cultural context. It doesn't give you that with the regular Bible. You would probably have to do it on your own. But with a study Bible, they have already done that for you. That's why you pay a little extra. So this is what my study Bible says. So here is my study Bible. See? And this is what it says. Church leadership. Paul uses two words in Titus 1, verses 5 through 7 to describe the leadership. Elders is two leadership positions. Elders, source of the English word presbyter, and bishop. That's the Greek word. I don't know how to pronounce that. Which means overseer, guardian, source of the English word episcopal. These words are used interchangeably in scripture in reference to pastors. See? And that's the Greek for it, which means shepherd or pastor, a word used elsewhere in the New Testament in tandem with the former words. So it's the same thing. So when something is used interchangeable is because it is identical. That's why. So where did this idea come that in so-called Christian community that a bishop is higher than a pastor? Where did it come from? See, when you put in bishop in Google, look what comes up. These people don't look like Christian. These people don't look like that. Who they look like? Says someone having spiritual or ecclesiastical supervision over others. When the Bible says you're supposed to be servant of others, you supervise, and that means you're above. That's different. And then when you go to images, this is the bishop. Yeah, you see how the bishop here that they rob. But let's stay focused, okay? So where did this idea come from? It came from Catholicism, because this is the hierarchy of the Catholic Church. You have laity, which is the people. Then you have deacons. Then you have priests. Then you have bishops. Then you have archbishops. Then you have the cardinal. Then you have the pope. So if we get into this as Christians, now we are a pastor, which is the same thing as a bishop in the Christian faith, but now you elevated it. So if you elevate it, that means that's in the Catholicism way. That's how they do it. So now if he's elevated to bishop, so next he's going to be archbishop, and then after that he's going to be a cardinal, and then after that he's going to be a pope, because that's their hierarchy. There's no hierarchy like that in Christian. There was I believe there is only two leadership position, is either deacon or elder, which is a pastor, and the same thing as a bishop, the same thing as a reverend, same thing as whatever you want to call it. So mouvement qui fait moun vle comprendre que on pasteur pi bas qu'un bishop pi élevé par son pasteur, ça sorti dans l'église catholique. Parce que c'est comme ça système yo yé. C'est comme ça système yo yé. Ou gen peuple là, ou gen diacre, ou gen prêtre, ou gen bishop, ou gen archbishop, ou gen cardinal, and then ou gen pape là, and then ou bien pope, whatever you want to call it. Et comme ça système yo allé, mais système chrétien, c'est pas comme ça lié. Et pas comme ça pour nous, et pas ça n'a suivre, parce que moun qui dans leadership là, c'est lui même qui pour servir peuple là, ou pas pi haut que peuple là, c'est ou en gens pi bas. Moun qui vle pi fort dans royaume bon Dieu, c'est lui même qui descend de pi bas, qui gens pour élever. That don't make no sense. Et tout moun moi qui yo bay tit sa yo toujours, like I said, yo ba jamais été même chose. Yo toujours changer and changer in not a good way. Anyway, même si c'est bon Dieu qui te voulait ordination ça, n'a pas. Si c'est pas bon Dieu tout, n'a pas. If God wanted this ordination, we will see. We will see definitely the fruits of this ordination. And if God was not in this, we will see too. All we gotta do is wait. And I also saw that he got a letter from the Maison Blanc. Okay? Maison Blanc ça, moun ki chita nan Maison Blanc fè an pil bagay ki kontro Bible ke ou supposé prêcher. Mais ou content parce que Maison Blanc honoré ou. What is it pour ta gagner tout le monde pour ta perdu nan mou? Parce que lem gade nan Bibla li di moun ki nan le monde nan yo pa vle wè nou parce que nou pa même jan avec yo. So ki jan pou moun nan ake yo? Anyway, that's all I had to say on the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.